Good morning, Stampers. It's Fiona Whitehead here from craftystamping.blogspot.com with another Masculine Monday card for you today. And today I've done a bow card. Now, Stampin' Up! do a bow builder punch, but I don't have it, so I thought I'd show you how to make the bows with the envelope punch board, which hopefully you may have. And I've used some of our designer series stack paper here. Well, that's a bit big, isn't it? But this one is the Regals, and I'm using Native Navy. And I love this paper because you've got all of our colours and they're all double-sided. As you can see, I've used quite a lot of them. And you can choose which side you want. So we're going to be using 2 of those sheets today. And I've used the polka dots and the words on the back and the stripes. I'm not using the flowers because we're doing a male card. So let's get started. We've got our Whisper White cardstock folded in half, and I'm folding it this way for a change instead of the usual style, so it's a portrait. And then I've got a piece of Native Navy, which is 3 7/8 by 5 6/8, or whatever size your cardstock is, just to make it, you know, slightly smaller because we're going to mat it. And then another piece of white, Whisper White, on top of that. And that Whisper White is 3 5/8 by 5 3/8. So I'm just going to put that over to the side for a minute, and we're going to start doing our little bows. So we need 3 pieces of our designer series paper, or any paper you want to use. 3 pieces of 3 inch by 1 inch. So 3 inch by 1 inch. And then take your envelope punch board and just punch the 3 inch by 1 inch at 1.5. Turn it over and punch at 1.5 again. And all our measurements are all up there. So I can just do it in imperial because that's all that's on here. Then just take the ends, pop them through there so that they're almost to the middle. That little line does help you, the little bit we got there, and punch. And that gives us the tail. As simple as that. I mean, you can do these bows any size you like. I'm just doing them little small ones to fit on the card, but you can make really big ones for boxes. Now, the next one we're doing is 2 inch by 1 inch. 2 inch by 1 inch. So there, we're going to punch it at 1 inch. So basically, we're just punching it in half. We're not going to do the ends of this one. We're going to leave it as it is. So as you can see, that will then just sit on top. And then there's just a tiny little piece there, which is roughly a 1/4 inch by 1/2 inch. Any little strip you do, that's just going to go wrap around. So that's the one in that size. Now I've got to do the same again, and this time I'm using the bow paper. So this is punch at 1.5, turn it over, punch at 1.5, in the middle, and this one is punch at 1 and punch at 1. Isn't it so lovely that you've got something like an envelope punch board and you can do so many other wonderful things with it, not just make envelopes. So last one, punch at 1.5, 1.5, and the ends, and then this one, punch at 1 and punch at 1. And there we are, done with our envelope punch board. Let's move that out of the way and the little bits. And then back to, let's get our Whisper White back. I haven't stuck that on yet. And let's get our bows back. So this is quite simple. I'm going to grab my bit of Tombow here. And this is going to be our base, and this little bit is going to go on top. So just a little bit of Tombow. Be careful, because sometimes it comes out in a big rush. And sometimes it doesn't want to come out at all. It will do though. There we go. You can use any glues you like to do for this. I'm just going to use the Tombow for today. There we go. Pop that on top. And then the little strip. Just a little bit of glue on top of the little strip. There we are. And that's just going to fold over our little bow tie and wrap it round like so. And that's the first one done. And just repeat with the others, just make sure you've got the right side that you want. So a little bit of glue on there, and that will pop on top of that one. And there's my tiny little piece of strip there. Let's just do that along there with some more Tombow. Doesn't want to play today, does it? Come on. Not normally this. There we go. I'm just going to take a little bit off there, stick that on that one, and stick it on and wrap it round. And how simple. And as I say, you can make these bows as big as you like. I mean, I'm not sure how much smaller you could go. These are quite fiddly to do. And the last one is going to be the actual spotty bow tie. And as you can see, I've used Night of Navy here and the 3 different sides. Let's do the little strip on top of this one. Wrap it round. There we go. Now what you can also do is you can use a dimensional just to pop this bit up, just so that it looks like it's a bow tie. You can fold it up so you can see it, or you can pop a dimensional underneath just to make it, to raise it so that you can see. Let's just give it a bit of a curl so you can see it a bit better. You can see it is actual a bow and a tie. There, I'm just going to stick those onto my, no, I'll stick all this first all together. If my Tombow really wants to it, there we go. Let's pop that on there. Let's just put those out of the way. Put this one on here. This video seems a bit close. I don't know whether it seems a bit close when you're watching it. I'll have a look when it's done, see what we think. And then just, I'm going to put, I think I'll do the same order as I did with the other one. I did the bow, the dots at the top. There we go. And then the stripes. There we go. Oops. And lastly, the letters. And obviously you could do this in any of our colours. You don't have to use the colours I've used, the Night of Navy. There we go. And the stamp is going to use Birthday Greetings, and I've taken this from the Wetlands stamp set, which is this lovely one here, which I'm sure we've used already. And I'm just going to take my marker pen and just go over the ink with the pen and just pop Birthday Greetings down at the bottom. There we go. There, a nice simple little card, quite effective I think you'll find, and I'd love to see you having a play with your envelope punch board and making some bows. Don't forget that if you subscribe to my channel, at the end of every month somebody will win the products that I've done for that month. So come back on the 1st of March, which will be Wednesday, to find out if you've been lucky. It's also St David's Day on Wednesday, 1st of March, which is a special day for us Welsh. We'll be celebrating that. So I hope to see you then. Thank you for dropping by. Bye.